Hi, I'm Debbie, and I'm on day 8 of my 30-day diet using Tupperware. Um, Lately, I've been wondering why did I pick 30 days? It's kind of a long time. And today was a kind of frazzled start of the day. So we'll see how tonight goes. There's more of a mess up here than normal, and my Tupperware. It's my studio and my Tupperware kitchen. I don't have a refrigerator up here because I don't like cleaning out refrigerators. So I have two downstairs, and that's more than enough to clean every day. The first thing I want to do is, for those that watched the demo yesterday, I used a spiralizer to make zucchini and squash noodles. And I got the piece in, but it was difficult, and it's not supposed to be difficult using Tupperware. It's supposed to be really easy. So when I looked at it, I was doing it wrong, which is 90% of the time it's my fault. This is a spiralizer. This is the really sharp part. We'll put that away. And then this is the part that I was having a problem with. And it's really easy. And for some reason I was trying to stick it in from the front, and that's not how you do it. And that's why I was having such a hard time. You just stick it in the two holes and it snaps right in. So easy. So it's not difficult like I made it out to be yesterday. It was user error. So if you watch the video again, just remember it snaps in very easily. I will never forget that now since I did it wrong on a video. Okay, so we have a bunch of different things going on today. For breakfast, I have my thing right here. Here is this for today. You can read it, I can't. We're gonna do ham and potato. We're gonna do cucumber boats with canned chicken salad, and then we're gonna do pesto chicken with green beans, and then for a snack we'll have nuts. We'll have an apple, cheese, and pickles. Okay, it's kind of a full bunch of meals. For for some reason today I was hungry. I weighed myself this morning because we finished 7 days, so this is the eighth day, so I could weigh myself and I can report on it. But I decided not to report on it till the end of the video. So if somebody really cares, they can watch at the end of the video, and I will reveal not my weight. I don't ever reveal my weight. Even sometimes I don't reveal it to the doctor. That always interests them. But I will tell you at the end how much I lost. And remember, the goal was to lose 8 to 10 pounds in the 30 days. So we'll see if I'm on track or not. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make basil pesto chicken. So to start that, we're going to put some olive oil. Olive oil is supposed to be healthier than any of the other oils. And some chicken breasts. I cut them in half because they were so thick. Actually, I shouldn't be salt and peppering them because there'll be enough. There'll be enough seasoning from the basil pesto, so we'll just stick them in. Be careful when you're cutting chicken and using chicken that you don't cross-contaminate by using the utensil with raw meat with something else. And I love that my sink is so close in my kitchen. Of course, I can move this back and forth and make it further away or closer, but we won't. So this is gonna cook, and we're gonna start breakfast in the micro grill. Now the micro grill is good for all kinds of things, but we're gonna make breakfast potatoes with tater tots. Now when you When you buy them, make sure you will have one that says 100% potatoes, because you're allowed to have one potato a day. This one, if you cook it in the oven, it takes like 20 minutes. There's no way it takes that long. And you go all the way to the grill setting, make sure it's. There's no way it takes that long in the micro pro grill. So we'll try 5 minutes, and we'll get the rest of dinner started. Rest of the meal started. Or I ran up and down the stairs too many times. Okay, I'm done with the salt and pepper. If I take everything off, that means I'm almost done. Cucumber boats. That sounds like fun. You gotta make your food fun to eat, not boring. Although I'm famous for being the person that can eat the same thing every day for breakfast, the same thing every day for lunch, and then I did different things for dinner. You know, my snacks need to change up, and I'll see what I can do this week about making different snacks. We have a cucumber, kind of a big cucumber. And a cucumber, and we have the Tupperware peeler. I can't tell you how old this peeler is, but it's really old. Everything has a lifetime warranty, so if it breaks, they'll replace it. The blade isn't warranted for as long, but you can buy a replacement blade, and I don't know how many places you can buy a replacement blade other than Tupperware. Oh, you can eat the peels. You can eat the skin if you want. I don't usually eat them, but you can. Probably give you a lot more fiber. We had tomato the other day with tuna fish. It was really good. So I figured I'd try this for lunch. And this thing is really neat for cleaning out the middles of things. So you just scoop out all the seeds. This, of course, is another Tupperware gadget. I don't think, I'm almost 100% sure that you won't see any non-Tupperware items in my Tupperware kitchen. They're kind of off bounds. Nothing comes up into my Tupperware room that's not Tupperware. Unless it's like a fork. For some reason, Tupperware doesn't make forks that I know of. Okay, so that's the boats. Isn't that pretty neat? And of course, they don't fit in the container. But we'll put them in. The lunch, it's hold quite a bit of food. So that's the cucumber boats. And this is the canned chicken. And we'll put some mayonnaise in the canned chicken. Actually, you should do it the other way around. This canned chicken is really good. Premium chicken breast. If you don't like chicken breast in a can, you can use chicken breast when you cook it. Make an extra one while you're cooking it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put it in this large luncheon container. Put it in a large luncheon container. And when I take it for lunch, it's all ready. Then you just scoop out the chicken and put it in the cucumber to make a really good lunch. And then we're gonna turn this over. I love this frying pan. It doesn't stick at all. It browns it really well. Brown it. Always make things harder for myself. I don't know why. Can you hear that cooking? Cooking really well. Okay, we'll wash this board. And we're gonna do breakfast. Remember, it heats up really quickly and it browns it quickly. So that's potato tots, or a serving of potatoes for the day. You get tired of eggs and other things. And then we're going to put ham in here. It's already sizzling. And I'll put the lid back in. You don't have to put it in as long the second time because it's hot already. It's at 425 degrees. So if you want, you can put pickles or cheese or anything else you want over here. But I'm gonna put that in my snack container. So that is lunch. And we're gonna do a snack, an apple, and we're going to do. Oh, I like forget what I'm doing. Have nuts, apples. I have carrots. I love carrots. So I'll stick some carrots in there, even though it's not on the list. And we have some pickles. You guys seen these pickles? These are cute. These are the sandwich pickles. So they're thin sliced. It tastes the same though, but they're thin sliced. They're great when you want to eat like turkey, ham, cheese. You can just stick them in. I like pickles. I guess you can tell since we have pickles a lot on the thing. You can substitute if you want to try eating healthier and making snacks. You can use this for like ranch dressing or any kind of dressing. You can pretty much do anything you want. There's still the same block of cheese because you only have one serving of cheese a day. I'm sure my servings are more than I'm supposed to eat, but I really like cheese. But we'll see if it's working though. At the end of the video, I'll tell you how I'm doing. And you can judge. I'm happy. I didn't gain weight this week, which could have been done easily. Hey. This is for another day. This is nuts. This is our potatoes. So our snack is done. I can hear the ham is done. One of these buttons is clear. Can you see how brown that is? Isn't that pretty neat? I think it's neat. Okay. Now we can cut this up and put it in with the potatoes. You probably shouldn't eat a whole slice of ham, but you can. It's lean. And then you can save some for the next day or for lunch. You might have to do a taste test on this one. Then put it in the vent and serve, and it's hot, ready to go. I can eat it when I'm done, or you can microwave it. So that's breakfast, lunch, snack. Now we just have to finish dinner. We're running out of stuff over here, so that's a good thing. Okay, so the chicken breasts are done. You see how good it browns it? It's not sticking at all. And I have a YouTube video on how to make the basil pesto, but there's too much stuff going on tonight. So for the basil pesto, use a Power Chef, and you can watch a YouTube video, or one of these days I might do it. But you put the green beans in. They're fresh green beans, and I will eat fresh green beans. I just like canned green beans better. Okay, so that's the green beans. And now when you make a batch of the basil pesto, what you do is freeze some of it, about half a cup, and then when you're ready to eat something like this, you just pour it in, and you don't have to make a whole batch of basil pesto. But you already made it fresh, so it's good to go. The recipe tells you to let the chicken breast sit. Let the chicken breast sit. How come this turned off? To let the chicken breast sit and settle. But what does the recipe say? Let it rest. I'm tired. I don't know why it's tired. It didn't do anything. But we'll let it rest for about 30 seconds. We have the green beans cooking. They cook pretty fast. And then we will use, you slice the chicken. And it should be mostly cooked, but if it's not, it's okay because it's going back in there and it can simmer for a little bit longer. This cutting board is great because the juices don't run out onto the table. They run into the groove that Tupperware made for the juices. Actually, the chicken is cooked really well. Really well. And this was only 2 chicken breasts. You can use chicken thighs too. In Hawaii, most people prefer chicken thighs. They think that chicken breasts are pretty dry, and they can be really dry. If you want, you can also take some of this chicken and put it on the side. This happens to be one of my son's favorite meals, so I can put whatever amount of chicken in here, and he'll eat all of it. Whatever I don't eat, he'll eat. This is one of his favorite dishes that I make, which I was surprised because basil pesto, chicken breasts, and we're gonna add tomatoes that I forgot to slice in half. Oh, we gotta have smell vision one of these days because it smells really good. I never knew I liked basil pesto until I made it for a demo, and then I like basil pesto. I like it on Triscuits, which isn't on my diet diet right now. is all going in the same place. Usually have the tomatoes. I actually really like cherry tomatoes. I don't like them as much cooked, but it adds a really good flavor to it. I don't usually eat when I'm doing the video because I can manage to swallow the wrong way and choke. Or I'm trying to talk while I have food in my mouth. Both of them don't work well. This dish also freezes really well. So if somehow my son doesn't eat all of this, I'll either use it for another day, either save it for another day, freeze it for another day, or I will warm it up for lunch in the next day or two. This is almost done. It looks so good. And this is one of those that you can have the green beans cooked as much as you want or as little as you want. Can you see that? Doesn't that look good? It's really good. Basil pesto chicken with vegetables. Super simple recipe. If you don't want to make your basil pesto yourself, you can just buy a container at like Costco, and then you can freeze some of it if you don't use all of it. It doesn't last in my house. Hey, we are done. I'm gonna turn off the computer or camera and eat already. I hope you can see this. Chicken, basil, pesto, green beans, and tomatoes. Really good. Okay, so you guys have waited this long, and I'm super excited. But I ran up and down the stairs too many times. I'm super excited because I get to report on if I lost weight or not. And I did lose weight, and it gives me encouragement. The other day, a friend, a relative, who I thought knew I was on a diet, brought me these. And they were really happy with themselves because jelly beans are my favorite. I have not eaten them. They brought it over half empty. But this has kind of been a challenge and also an inspiration that I can overcome and not eat sugar and rice and white things. So I have not eaten them. And take a picture, bring it out every time and show you that I'm not eating any of them. But my persistence paid off, and I'm happy to report I'm on my way to the 8 to 10 pounds. And in the first 7 days, I lost 3.4 pounds. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm happy with it. I don't feel like I'm starving. I feel like I'm getting way more than enough food. Although today was challenging, I was hungry. I just had extra uh, cucumbers, tomatoes, and I got through it. I actually made a little bit of canned chicken too, so that got me through when I was super hungry. But it's kind of a lot of food, and I'm enjoying it so far. So still get quite a few more days to go. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It keeps me encouraged and trying to do the diet every day. Okay, bye.